Hi, welcome to my channel. My name's Kaylin and I am new here to the YouTube world. This is my first beauty video that I will be posting. So if you are interested in seeing mommy, lifestyle, or beauty content, please subscribe down below and like this video so I know that you guys like this kind of content. So today I'm going to be doing a mauve lip with a mauve smoky eye. I do this look a lot. It's a go-to look for me. I love this lip color for an everyday color. It's great for any skin tone. So if you like this look, then just keep watching. Okay, so to start off this look, I do have a clean face. I self-tan myself and I don't self-tan my face. I'm getting ready to do Fraxel laser therapy, so you're not supposed to have any extra color on your face. They want it to be like as white as possible to get the best results. So I'm doing that therapy to get rid of all of the acne scarring that I have and the freckles underneath my eyes and on my nose. The first step I did is I applied my moisturizer. This is the Cetaphil Moisturizing Lotion. It's for your body and face. It's really good, doesn't break me out. And then I went in with my Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer. So it looks like that, and it's in this really pretty frosted packaging. I love this stuff. It really helps me get into all my ice picket scarring that I have from cystic acne. So if you do have any texture or you just want a really smooth, perfect face, if you have good skin, then it's really gonna make your skin look good. But if you do have troublesome skin, then try this primer out. All right, then I went in and filled my brows. I do use bhcosmetics, their brow palette with a Sonia Kashuk. I think the numbers, oh no, it's the number 27 brush, and it's just a flat angled brush. Then I work that through with a spoolie. This one is from bhcosmetics, and then work that through with another brow brush. So there's that one, and this one with this palette. It works really good. So that's what I did for my brows. Then I took a little bit of concealer and shaped them. So that's what I've done so far. And I did take a little bit of concealer and spot concealed the scarring that I have that was pretty intense. Sorry, I keep looking over here. That's where my viewfinder is. So I need to break that habit. Now we are going to go in with foundation. And today I'm going to be using Becca Ultimate Coverage Foundation in the shade Olive. I love this foundation for one because it's in a pump, so I can just put it on the back of my hand and pump it out, which is wonderful. I hate ones that you have to like try to get the product out of. So what I do for my foundation to apply it is I take a Real Technique sponge and I pull it apart. And what that does is it creates all this texture on the sponge. And that is really good for getting in all of those textured marks on your skin. All of that scarring that you had, if you use this kind of sponge, it will help. Another thing that will help is a cream foundation. Cream foundation with this sponge split in half to create that texture is key if you have acne scarring or texture on your skin. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this and I'm going to dab it on my skin. I'm gonna do one side first and then I'll do the other side. So I've got a mirror down here I'm just going to be looking at. So what I do is I start at my chin and I work it up. That way you don't get too much product. Now that that is blended in, I am going to go in with some concealer under my eyes. And I do like a brighter under eye, so I'm almost out of this shade. I'm using the color Light Neutral from Tarte. It's the Tarte Shape Tape. You all know about this product, I'm sure. This is a super full coverage concealer. It's wonderful. And I'm dabbing this just right under my eyes. So. Then to highlight, I am going to put a little bit on the bridge of my nose and then a dab of it right down there. So for this blending, I'm going to take the pointy side of my applicator. Quickly after I put my concealer on, I am going to set all of it with some Makeup Revolution Luxury Baking Powder. I don't know if that will focus or not. Maybe. There we go. So this is in the shade Banana. It's really good. You can get it at Ulta. All right, now I'm going to just put that powder, yes, on my makeup applicator, and I'm going to press it into the skin. So for bronzer today, I'm going to be using the Lorac Take Me to Tantego bronzer, and it's really pretty. It has 2 matte shades and 2 shimmer shades. You can tell I've used it a bunch. And I just take this big fluffy brush from Morphe and I'm going to dab it in all 3 colors, or all 4 colors. Blow on it, get all the excess out, and I'm gonna go in the outer parts of my face. I'm not going to go where we highlighted. That would defeat the purpose of highlighting in general. So I'm just gonna warm up my face just a little bit. So this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit in light to medium. I am going to be taking all 3 dark shades, mixing them together, and applying that for my contour. So I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. brush, dip it in all 3 shades, get off the excess product, and when you want to do your contour, you start at the top of your ear and you make a fake line down to your mouth. So that is where your cheekbone is. And if you look, like I can see my cheekbones. I feel like I have higher cheekbones, so I bring it up pretty high. And that's where, like if you do that, you can kind of see the natural line for your contour. So that's where you want to put it. Now, you don't want to just go in crazy. You want to pat. That way it won't mess up any of the makeup that you have going on underneath and it won't get cakey looking. So I'm just going to start patting the product in. Going about halfway down. You don't want to get too far into here because like when you smile, that's where my cheek stops. So if I go any more than that, it's just going to look crazy. I'm going to contour the other parts of my face, and I am using this middle shade in the Anastasia kit. So I'm gonna go right underneath my bottom lip. Okay, and that just gives it like a more plump look. Then I'm going to get a little bit more of that product and squeeze this brush together to make it more flat. And I'm going to do each side of my nose. And then I just slightly blend that down. So as you can see, you can tell that it makes my nose look just a little bit skinnier. Okay, and I also put it on the bottom of my nose to make it look a little bit more skinny. So I do mix all three shades to do my forehead. I think that it just brings the contour up and just makes it look a little bit more blended and seamless. So you're going to go on the outer parts of your forehead. Depending on how big your forehead is how much product you're going to apply. So if you have a really large forehead, then you're going to really apply it down. If you have a smaller forehead, you don't want to go crazy with the forehead contour. You really want to keep it towards the outer. That way it still looks like your face has a 3D effect without it looking sunk in. So mine's kind of on the smaller side, I would say. I don't know, it's kind of just in between. So I do a decent amount of contour. So I just take this and swirl it. I'm going to do a little bit of highlighting, and with the same powder colors in this kit, I'm going to use the two light shades. So I'm going to use the banana shade, and then I'm also going to use the shimmery shade. That is it for contouring. Now we're moving into blush. And today I'm using a big fluffy brush from bhcosmetics. If you want inexpensive brushes, check them out. I'll link it down below. And I am taking my Cheekathon blush palette, I think, yeah. Kick Up Your Cheeks blush kit. And this is from Benefit. Comes with a little brush in there, but I don't use it. I think it's for contouring, but I find that I hardly ever use brushes out of kits. I don't know why. So I'm going to use the shade Dandelion and Coralista. So I'm just going to tap it in to both shades, hit off the excess, and then just put that on the apples of my cheeks. So for highlighter today, I'm going to be using my tried and true Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. This is beautiful. I actually got this for my wedding day and I love it. It's the best dim lit, glowing, lit from within type of highlighter. and I'm going to be mixing all 3 shades. So this kit is pricey. That's why I got it for my wedding day. And I do bring it under my eyes because I think it just looks so pretty. And it's not a very intense highlighter. And some of the shades you can even put all over your face if you want to just go for a glow look. But it's beautiful. Like, this highlighter is so pretty. The middle shade is going to give you the most like pigment, but it's still very subtle. I'm going to squeeze this together and put it right down center of my nose. And then I am going to do my forehead as well. Just blend that out. It's going to make everything look a little bit more seamless and glowy, even though we have went the very matte look to try to stay away from our texture. Okay, once we've highlighted, then we are going to go on to eyes. So for my priming of the eyes, I always use the MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot in the color, or in the shade Soft Ochre. I think that's how you say it. Don't quote me on that. So it's really hard with these long nails to do this, so I just get a little bit on my pinky finger and I blend it all over. For eyeshadow today, I'm going to be using the Tartlette in Bloom palette from Tarte. It's beautiful. This is my absolute favorite eyeshadow palette. I always gravitate back towards this. These are the shades. So it's a beautiful array of colors. I love it. So I'm going to take a big fluffy brush from Morphe, dip it into the color Jet Setter, and put this all over the crease of my eyes. So I'm going to take this stiffer Morphe brush and I'm going to dip it in the shade Rebel. It's this like mauve color right there. Tap off the excess and then I'm going to keep it more towards the outer corner of my eye. Okay, once I am happy with that, then I'm going to take a really compact Morphe brush and dip it into the color Leader. And I'm going to be applying that directly on that outer crease. Okay, once that is done, I'm going to go back in with nope, this one, the fluffier Morphe brush, and I'm just going to blend this on the top and on the bottom, so it looks a little bit more seamless. It's all about the blending. Okay, now for the lid, I'm going to take my Mauve Rose Water, and I'm going to take a e.l.f. brush, just a cheap $1 e.l.f. brush. I'm going to spray it, and I'm going to dip it into the shade Funny Girl. It's like a champagne shimmery shade, and I'm going to apply that all over the lid. Now I'm going to bring it in the inner corners of my eyes because I love that look. You can even bring it down a little bit on your lower lash line if you want. That'll really open your eyes. Alright, now I'm going to take the stiffer Morphe brush and just slightly blend those colors together. Going back in with the tiny Morphe brush with the shade Rebel, the Mauve shade. We're going to go underneath our eye. So look up, you can close this eye, I usually do, and go about halfway. And just kind of smudge that color in there. This is going to really make your eyes look wide and awake, and you don't have all this color on the top and nothing below. So see how that side just makes my eye look way bigger than this one, and it looks a lot more polished and finished. Alright, now I'm going to take the shade Leader, which is this darker shade, and I'm going to apply that directly on the outer corner, on the lower lash line. That's just going to help it pop just a little bit more. Okay, you can wipe away any fallout that you have. You can actually do your eyes first thing if you want. That way you don't have to be as precise about it. You can fix it later. Going to go in with a little bit more right through here. Okay. Alright. So now I am going to take this flat brush again. I'm going to wipe off the excess product that is on there so it's clean now, cleaner. And I'm going to take this color Charmer, this white one, and mix it with Flower Child. So I'm going to mix those two, and I'm going to brush it on top of our crease color. Okay, now I'm going to go in with my eyeliner. For my top eyeliner, I do use a marker type of eyeliner. This one is from Stila. It is the Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. It's in the color Intense Black. And you can actually get this in a kit. I actually have an extra. It looks like this. And this one eyeliner is like $22, but this kit is $25. So if you can find this Big Shots duo, then that's a really good bargain. So I'm going to take this eyeliner, I'm going to get it a little closer, and I'll just show you how I do it. So I keep my eyes open, and I start in the inner corner, and I just work it up, keeping it close to the lash line, but kind of creating a thicker eyeliner just to make my eyes look a little bit bigger. So I'm gonna bring that down. Then I'm going to go in for a wing. I'm just going to take it from the bottom of my eye and drag it up just a little bit. That way it's going directly towards my eyebrow. Now you can skip this next step if you want, but I do like to line my waterline, my lower waterline. So if I want a black shade, I'll take this LA Girl Ultimate Intense Day Auto Liner in Jet or Ultimate Black. And if I want a white waterline to make my eyes like really pop, then I will use this Rimmel Exaggerate Waterproof Eye Definer in 213 in the nude. So today I'm going to take the black shade, that's what I usually do, and I'm just going to line that waterline. And I'm only taking it about halfway. I want to keep all of this open. Now I'm going to take that smudger brush and just go underneath the eyes again to blend that all together. And I do have false lashes, so most of the time I don't apply mascara, especially on a day-to-day basis, but when I do, I will use this Big Shots mascara just to get me through until my next fill. Alright, so now moving on to the brow bone highlight. I am taking MAC Nylon, my absolute favorite for the brow bone highlight and the inner corner, but I did drop it, so it's like awful. It's all cracked. I'm just putting a tiny bit because it's really blinding, as you can see. Okay, I will also put this in the inner corner of my eye to make it look even brighter. Then I will take it down my nose. Okay, my camera died, so I had to go charge it real quick, and now I'm back to finish out the lips. So today for lips, I am doing a Mauve eye, Mauve lip. My favorite products to do that are the Jordana Easy Liner for Lips and Baby Berry. So I'm going to apply this on the outer part of my lips. Creme lip stain in the color Mauve. So it has an applicator like this. This is a perfect bridal look or an everyday lip color. Alright guys, that is it for this look. I hope you enjoyed this mauve eye, mauve lip, sort of clear complexion, airbrush looking skin. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below any video ideas that you guys have or what kind of looks you want to see next. And as always, I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.